the Hedgehog, too fast for the naked eye. Sonic the Hedgehog, Sonic, he can really move. Sonic, he's got an attitude. Sonic, he's the fastest thing alive. Look out when he storms through. Sonic the Hedgehog, don't doubt what he can do. Sonic the Hedgehog.
In this game, losers get roboticized.
Look out when he storms through. Sonic the Hedgehog, don't doubt what he can do. Sonic the Hedgehog, Sonic, he can really move. Sonic, he's got an attitude. Sonic, he's the fastest thing alive. He's the fastest thing alive. He's the fastest thing alive. Come on! Surf's up in the city. I'm fired up and I'm feeling gritty. Fists rumble in the air like thunder. This mad rock's gonna take you under. Like a shooting star blazing through the stars and a fire burning in my eyes. I'm catching up to you. I'm bringing on the fire. Gonna blow you up like dynamite. Yeah! Blow up like dynamite. I can feel this rush running through my veins. Ring, oh, ring, oh.
People of the land known as cyberspace. Hello, everybody. Chaos has already occurred. Things have already occurred that didn't need to happen. But here we are. Here we are. I cannot confirm or deny that things are not going to happen once again. Some weird gremlins have been occurring this evening, and I don't really know exactly why. But yeah, we'll see how this goes. Yeah, I literally, I was making my ginger water here. Hello, Will. Hello, how's it going? Grimaldo, how's it going? I was making my ginger water thing, and I was good to go. And I walked up here with a quick pace. And I guess Uncle Joey didn't get parole. Yeah, that's accurate. So, literally the moment that I set foot in my room up here, the Winamp crashed, and the connection to my mixer just disintegrated. Everything stopped working as I walked in the door. So yeah, I don't know why. Yeah, I got nothing. So that's exciting. That's actually riveting news. But yeah, anyway, so hopefully everything will be okay moving forward here. Pickin' Preacher. So if you're still here, I was so excited to finally to get this game physically and to play it that I literally totally completely forgot that we were going to play this remotely, because I am a literal dingus. I'm an actual living, breathing dingus. But yeah, I'm totally still down to play it with you, but I apologize. I was so excited to play it that I completely forgot. So yeah. But yeah, we will definitely still play as well as some other things. There are some other great co-op-esque Sega Saturn games that we need to play. Guess you have to play Lawnmower Simulator instead tonight. That's always an option. That's always on the table. TBH. Before I ran up here to begin trying to fix whatever in the heck was going on up here, Anna said, and I quote, "I'm going to get banned tonight." That is what she said to me before I started the stream. So, that's exciting. I can hardly wait to see what occurs here. So, anyway, before we dive in, I don't have any housekeeping items or anything like that. Before we dive in, I'm going to look at the manual of this video game and see how to play said video game. Because I don't actually know how to play this video game. I totally forgot. If you read the description on this video, you will notice that I realized that this is a treasure game. I totally forgot that this was a treasure game. So for those of you who were hanging out a few weeks, when was it? Like maybe 2 months ago, we played Mischief Makers on the N64. That was a treasure game. It is a very has a lot of personality to it. We can put it that way. Treasure always puts a lot of personality into their games, and they always do a lot of interesting gameplay things and that kind of thing. So yeah, we'll see. We'll see what kind of stuff like that is. I honestly don't really know a whole lot about this game, other than everybody says it's awesome, and as a result of that, I've always wanted to play it. So, yeah. What is up, Emmanuel? How's it going? Welcome. Hopefully you're doing fantastic today. And I do know that this game has like a... it's kind of like a brawler, like beat-em-up style game, but there are like 3 different lanes to it, so you can move between the 3 different lanes 3-dimensionally, if it makes sense. So it's another one of those kind of like 3D 2.5D kind of games, that kind of thing. So mainly I just want to look at the control scheme here and see see what we got going on. So D-pad, yeah, it does D-pad things, of course, as you do. Oh wait, this is pre-game functions. This is literally telling you how to navigate a menu. I appreciate the attention to detail, but a guy does not need that information right here, right now. So D-pad does D-pad things. So L jumps character one level toward the far side of the battle or area. R jumps the character one level toward the near side of the battle area. So I guess we're going like that. So I knew that was a thing. So A defends the character against it. So A is block. Also commands auxiliary character to attack. Exciting. B perform normal strength attack. C perform powerful strength attack. X sets undead warrior action. You could play bathroom janitor simulator and we'd sit here for 3 hours. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Here's the thing. I mean, like the Paradise Arcade game, you're just literally running a laundromat, right? So, I mean, yeah, there's like the arcade aspect of it, but like literally, I would say the majority of the game is running a laundromat. And they made that good somehow. So maybe a bathroom janitor simulator could be very interesting. It could be another one of those where, you get into a fight with the toilet, that kind of stuff. Yeah, we could go all kind of which ways with that. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Wait. So why does the same thing as L? Question mark. Z performs magical attacks. And yeah, well, it seems like I am very frequently wanting to pick that game back up. So, at some point in the next month or so, we'll dive back into that one because that's a great game. That is a very great game, and I feel like I just like around the time that stream wrapped up was right when I got to a really good part in the arcade actually started looking like an arcade instead of just like a janitor closet with some arcade cabinets in it, So yeah. Okay. Pants simulator. That's a thing. It could be a thing. It very well might be a thing. Okay, so let's hurl our bodies into this video game here. Hopefully nothing else breaks. Fingers crossed. This is the right button, I believe. Yes, it is.
On May 14th, 2024,
Okay.
MichaelK said, "That's one heavy ball, if I say so myself."
I'm sure it was a heavy ball. I'm sure it was. I also just noticed that. Why is this not doing something it should be doing? My transitions are all busted. Whatever. I don't even care anymore. We're off to a phenomenal start here. So my controller's not connected. I'm just hoping that the only thing that I did this past week, which has no effect on any of this other broken stuff, is I fixed the microphone JAWS electronic sound. So I fixed that. So that's great. So I fixed that, but that has nothing to do with some of this other stuff that broke, so it's fine. It's totes fine. Totes fine. Okay. Let's hurl ourselves into this situation here. We have dip switch settings. I didn't truly solve it. All I did was separate the microphone line from everything else. So, so I mean, I guess I did solve it, but at the same time, I just kind of avoided it, you know. Alrighty then. Okay. I always, in these kind of games, I've always got to see if there's a way to get more lives. I isolated it from the interference. That is exactly right. I don't know what any of these characters do. I have not a clue. Blocky Kid Elijah Gamer, how's it going? On this fine day of the week. It is a pleasure to have you here today. All right. This is great. I never thought we'd find such a great sword by ourselves. I wonder if anyone else is looking for it. Hey, be careful. It is an old sword. What will you do if it breaks? Don't worry, a great sword doesn't break easily. Is this really the sword we've been looking for? Let me see it. I don't care about that sword. I'm tired. Let's eat now. The Royal Knights are coming. Get ready. What? Who are you? Don't use that sword. What? This is getting weird. It sure is. This definitely are not the swords you're looking for. Definitely not. There's nothing we can do. Retreat. Let's get moving. All right. All right, so, and then A was block, right. I don't really know the difference between L and R and Y, but whatever. We are in deep conflict with everyone here. I just love this 2.5D stuff. I absolutely love this. It appears everything is on fire. I don't know what that means. Oh, I think that was a magic. Oh, that's my magic ability, but like, am I shooting fire or is the environment shooting fire? Pick and Preacher, I am absolutely in for that. 1000%. So the case says this you can play with 6 people. Is that just like the multiplayer mode, or is that something else? Or can you actually do that in the game? Because that would be insanity. You do, in fact, like, you just get thrown into chaos immediately in this. I'm assuming I should be avoiding these fireballs that are attacking me and that whole thing. Yes, 3 Dirty Dwarves. That is another phenomenal game that looks a whole lot like this. We should definitely play that. I haven't played that one in a long time, but that was one of those that I just kind of, I got that as a kid and I didn't know what it was. I just thought the back of the box kind of looked cool and it was on sale, and I picked it up and absolutely loved it. Have we done a win? Hey, who's going to pay for this room? That was a lot of fire. Straight up a lot of fire going on there. The Royal Knights have arrived. There's no way we can get away. Everybody, I'm losing my mind. Everybody split up. We'll be able to lose them. They are after the sword, but where do we go from here? There's no time to talk. Let us meet at the graveyard head. That button. Whoa. Actual chaos. I also love this thing, especially like a lot of the Marvel, the Capcom fighting games on the Saturn. Like they do that thing where it's like zooming in and out of the screen. Like that's such a cool effect. Wrong button. Again, wrong button. I keep on forgetting up is jump in typical beat 'em up fashion. I was just talking about Treasure with a buddy of mine. We were playing Gunstar Heroes, and Gunstar Heroes is so good, and like it has that like Treasure flavor to it, you know, and like this does too. Like you could definitely tell in the character design. I think Mischief Makers is a little more over the top than this, but it's still, you know, it's still kind of that same treasure. It had treasure vibes to it. But so does Gunstar Heroes. But Gunstar Heroes is amazing. It's just like I think it's like the 4th level or something like that. Yeah, definitely very like, it's kind of like a run and gun style game. Kind of like Mega Man. I think a little bit more chaotic than Mega Man, maybe. A game like Metal Slug or Contra, like that kind of game. But there's just one level in there where it starts doing this thing where it's like suddenly like an almost Mario Party-esque area where you like have to roll the die, and then you depending on what the count is, like you go through spaces, and then you fight different enemies depending on what space you land on, and all this kind of stuff like that. And it's like it's this whole thing, and never got past that part. Granted, if we had infinite time, we could have, but we just kind of ran out of time and had to leave. But yeah, that whole thing. This is a creepy area. You have betrayed the Cans. You were chief of the Royal Knights and gave it up. What are you up to, Serena? I won't let you have the sword. Then suffer. Should I be concerned? Okay, probably not. There's nothing to be concerned about here. Haven't quite gotten too good at the moving back and forth yet. Ugh, wow, chill out. Are you serious? Are you serious? Multiple hits. The one thing that is a little bit weird about Gunstar Heroes, though, is the health is just a counter. Like, it's just a number. Like, on here, it is a number, but there's still, like, a health bar. Wow, what did I do? But even though it like has a number, you still have a health bar. But in that, it's just like you're kind of just keeping count with the number. But it does this really interesting thing where when you're playing it with two people, you basically have unlimited-ish lives. It's just whenever your partner that just died rejoins the game, then it splits your health. It splits the surviving person's health in half. So it's interesting. Bowman Games, how is it going? Welcome to the party. It's a pleasure to have you. As a knight, I must fight till the end. I'll give him the sword, blade first. That can't be good, right? Can't be good. Arg! What happened? Something is occurring. Should I be concerned? It seems that I should be. That was rather concerning. But I love the sprite scaling and stuff. Oh, ooh, I can power up. I have literally no idea what I should be doing here. So, yeah. Driving to the or about to drive to the shop. Very cool. You've been getting in some good stuff lately. Some really good stuff. You're gonna have like some serious inventory like very soon. Like, so how long has your store been open at this point? It's just been like a few months, right? What is this monster? Isn't he one of them? Oh, please stop. Hey, he really stopped. Does he obey our command? Oh, this is what the thing in the book was. Just made a 400 game order. From where? Where did you buy 400 games from? This is probably going to tell me exactly what I'm looking up here. The X button is the Undead Warrior action. Okay. This is going to be fun. My goodness. This warrior is the one that will bring back light to this world of darkness. Something about this text is making me feel like I don't know how to read. I don't know why. What? Bring back light. You know something we do not. Of you are a bunch of Neo Geo Pocket and all sorts of stuff. Okay, very cool, very cool. Where did they get that big gold freak? What are they waiting for? Attack, do not disgrace me. Okay. We'll talk about it later. Hurry, give him a blah, blah. Okay, so this is where we do the undead thing. All that stuff. That's great. I have 2 Neo Geo Pocket Color games. I have, what is it called? Sonic Pocket Adventure or something like that. And the Metal Slug game. I actually got that console as a kid. I got it for Christmas one year. And loved the little micro switchy thumbstick in typical like Neo Geo fashion on that thing. Absolutely loved that little system. Yeah, those were the only 2 games that I had for it. So I've kind of always... I don't even know what other games are on the thing, if any are even any good. But I've always been curious. How dare you! You've got some nerve defeating my soldiers. You will regret this. What now? Eek! Skeletons! Oh! Okay. The dead rising from their graves. This is power coming from this golden warrior. But this is only a town. Why was the body of the knight resting here? I don't know. Yeah, the saxophone is slaying me. It's absolutely slaying me. But yeah, that Sonic Pocket Adventure, I think that's what it's called, on the Neo Geo Pocket Color. It's interesting because it's basically just the levels from Sonic 2 on the Genesis. It's a port. But the levels of Sonic 2 on the Genesis with the music from Sonic and Knuckles, Sonic 3 and Knuckles. So it's interesting. I'm not sure why they did that, but they did. Hey, what's going on? Where did these monsters come from? I don't know. Probably this giant zombie guy that's with me. It is no surprise to me that
On
Canon
May 14th,
ordered us the Black
2024,
Knights.
MichaelK said, "Do you desire to be punched?"
That individual did, in fact, desire to be punched, and we defeated them. I don't remember who we were referring to, but we did the thing. We did the thing. And the Black Knights to seize the sword. Hello, Super Ducky. Hello. Hello. Sorry, I missed some things. Listening, just not responding too much because I'm getting my games for tonight. Yeah, all good. All good. Pickin' preacher. No probs. Okay. I always thought this mission to find some old sword was meaningless. I didn't realize it had the power to summon such a monster. This will amuse me. Leave at once, Zer. There's only Zer. What? You must be joking. I'm the leader of this mission. You're here only to aid me. You shall not take the credit away from me. Do as you wish. Everyone attack. Do as I say, or you will pay for your disobedience. Yeah. I really like how this game puts all of the health bars across the top of the screen like that. That's really nice. Do I have, like, some kind of magic yet, or nah? Wait, so you press it. Okay. Can I select? Okay, I guess maybe I can select a different magic. I can, like, get them somehow. So that's interesting. In fact, the saxophone guy was definitely having the time of his life. Every time of my life, no one ever felt this. It just occurred to me, once upon a time, a friend and I... Okay, I basically have to show you guys this cover. I have to show you guys this cover. Right now. This has to happen right now. It has to happen right now. Okay. Okay, give me a moment here. Bro, why is my junk not cooperating? I feel like everything is actually busted right now. Okay, let me find this video. This is very important. How do I want to do this? Do I have it? Let me see if I have it. Let me see if I have it. Oh, it's going to take me forever to find this. Let me just go to the heckin' website. This is very important. This is very important. Everybody out there in cyberspace land, I promise this is extremely important. And you guys are going to be like, holy shnikes, this guy actually had hair at some point. Okay, all right. Okay, let me... Okay, so this is something... hang on, let me move my Scooby Snacks out of the way here. And I think this is the correct button. Yeah, that is the correct button. Doodle-doodle-doo-doo. Actually, I'm not going to show you guys that yet. Hold on. I got this. I got this. We're good. We got this. We are so good. This is great what's about to happen. Okay. All right. This is the right thing. This is the right maneuver. Pausing that junk and Okay, so here's the thing. So this is a band that I used to be in. This was me and our vocalist. We did a cover. Oh, it's been forever since I've watched this, so this is probably going to be pretty cringy. We did a cover of this song from Dirty Dancing. So thanks, enjoy. This is not working. There it is. Okay. There it is. Yeah. Be thrilled. Yes, I sound like a child.
I never felt like this before. Yes, I swear it's the truth.
Be blessed that I'm showing this to you right now.
To you.
'Cause I had the time of my life, and I owe it all to you.
And this is just like a karaoke track that we did this on.
I've been waiting for so long. Now I finally found someone to stand by me.
We saw the writing on the wall as we felt this magical fantasy.
Who is that man?
Now with passion in our eyes, there's no way we could disguise it secretly. So we take each other's hand as we seem to understand the urgency. You're the one thing
I can't get enough of.
So I'll tell you something.
This could be love because I've had the time of my life.
Just wait, Will. Just wait.
Yes, I swear it's the truth, and I owe it all to you.
Hey, baby! Woo!
With my body and soul, I want you more than you'll ever know.
That is, in fact, what is happening, Emmanuel.
So we'll just let it go. Don't be afraid to lose control. No.
Yes, I know what's on your mind when you say, stay with me tonight.
You're the one thing
I can't get enough of.
So I'll tell you something. This could be love because I had the time of my life.
No, I've never felt this way before. Yes, I swear it's the truth, and I
Oh, yeah.
owe it all to you. 'Cause I had the time of my life, and I searched through every open door till I got the truth, and I owe it all to you.
Look how small my game collection was back then.
Had the time of my life.
I filmed this on my birthday. This part right here.
Yes, I
1 year.
swear it's the truth, and I owe it all to you.
The lift! Oh, yeah, Keith, I'm totally down for that. 1,000%. Absolutely. Absolutely. Hands down. No questions asked. Okay. And we're back. Remake this on the channel anniversary. Maybe that does need to happen. I actually, literally, until that moment, I completely forgot that I had done that. I actually, this has been fully derailed. I did do a few other songs way back when. Chiptune cover. Oh. Did I do it for the song you did for the upcoming series? We can definitely talk about that. That could be very interesting. Yeah, we can talk about that and try and figure something out. Okay. Man, okay. I don't want to. Okay, there are several other. There are like maybe two others. I've let you see one of these before. It was the What If Mega Man Had Lyrics cover that I did forever ago. But there are two other ones that I could unearth that I know inevitably are going to get this stream so copyright stricken. How did you just peak the stream in less than an hour? Okay, you know what? Whatever. Since we're going down memory lane. Okay, yeah, I got two others. This is yeah. I literally sound like a child in these. I believe. Okay, so this is one. These videos make no sense. That other one I feel like had a theme, the Sega thing. But anyway, okay. Okay, all right.
Well, just donated $5 and said, tip for future copyright claims. Do it.
I appreciate that. Will. I appreciate that. Okay, let's do this. Do the do here. And pause that and play this. So we're going to skip my intro theme here. By the way, I don't think I ever talked about this, but this is the band, one iteration of the band that I was in, called Order of Tyr. This is me right here. I played guitar and I was the singer, or the vocalist. This is Zorain right here. Bear Band subscription. Hello. How's it going? How are you doing? Saw that Dundrel Miffin shirt. Hello. Yes, exactly that. Hello. Exactly that. How I Live Without You, and I'm spinning around with PDS. Oh, Keith, I need to get caught up on your videos. I'm a few behind. I don't know what has happened. It's crazy. I get caught up and then all of a sudden I'm not. I don't know how that happens. It's wild. It's wild. M. Jackson, how's it going? Yes, you in fact did do that. I still have those images. I still have them. I need to find them, but I have them in a folder. That's great. I'm really, really happy that everybody liked that song. I'm a big fan of how that song turned out. I wasn't really sure how that was going to turn out, but yeah. My brain is going 1,000 different places. This stream is completely off the rails, but it's fine. Anyway, this is Zorain here in a former life right here. And Grimaldo, who was in the chat earlier, I'm not sure if he's still here, but he is hanging out right here. And it's funny, actually, Zorain and I ended up switching places, and then he started playing guitar, and I played drums in this band. But anyway. Okay, this is me beardless, so that's exciting. You guys are not going to listen to me talk about all this, so here we go. Let's just do this. Yeah, this is older than the other one. So yeah, that. Oh, I don't know what I'm getting myself into here.
Don't try to explain your mind, I know what's happening here.
Ugh.
1 minute it's love and suddenly it's like a battlefield. One word turns into a war. Why is it the smallest things that tear us down? My world's nothing when you're done. I'm not here without a shield. Can't go back now. Both
Thank you, Elijah. I appreciate that.
Oh no, these times
I had no idea what I was doing back then.
Well, we gotta fall for it now. I never meant to start a war. You know I never wanna hurt you. Don't even know what we're fighting for. Why does love always feel like a battlefield? A battlefield, a battlefield. Why does love always feel like a battlefield?
Is this Thursday?
A battlefield, a battlefield. Why does love always feel like
I don't know. They were chasing me across the field.
Oh, yeah. If we can surrender,
It was really hot on that day, too. So I was running across this field at my parents' house in the backyard. It was so hot.
I never meant to start a war. You know I never wanna hurt you. Don't even know what we're fighting for. Why does love always feel like a battlefield? A battlefield, a battlefield. Why does love always feel like a battlefield? A battlefield, a battlefield. I guess you better go and get your armor. Get your armor. Get your armor.
It was, in fact, Kesha. Yes, it was. Yeah!
We could pretend that we are friends tonight. And in the morning we wake up and we'll
I miss
be
those
alright.
sunglasses, though.
Cause baby we don't have to fight. Cause I don't want this love to feel like a battlefield. A battlefield. A battle.
These CRT effects here. Look at this. This is advanced video editing right here.
Yes, you better go and get your armor. I never meant to start a war. You know I never wanna hurt you. Don't even know what we're fighting for. Why does love always feel like a battlefield? A battlefield, a battlefield. Why does love always feel like a battlefield? A battlefield, a battlefield. I guess you better go and get your armor.
I don't know why. That sword. That sword was so heavy. That belongs to a buddy of mine. It is so heavy. I think I freaking dislocated my shoulder swinging that sword. Oh, goodness gracious. So there's that one. There's that whole thing. Okay, one more. One more. Since you guys asked for it. Where did it go? I had it pulled up. Good grief. All right. Twitter, so it's at least two. When was this? It's pretty accurate. Thank you, Emmanuel. Thank you. I think this was like 2012. No, it says on the video it was 12 years ago. So, yeah, about 2012. All right. That is a loud thing that occurs there. Okay. I just remember this has like a whole intro cringe. Oh no. Oh. F-bomb. I filmed these with like a really old digital camera and horrific quality. Horrific quality. This is Missplosion Man. It's actually a really fun game. Dude, yeah. Hello? Hi. This is...
Sure, I'd love to hear all about your boy problems. Hit me.
This is based on this friend that I used to have, that she would always call me and just go on and on and on about her boy problems.
Yeah, you know what? All right. Love kind of sucks sometimes. It's a pretty crazy thing. Oh no! It can be good too. Oh yes, it can. We'll step into my office. I'll tell you all about the power of love.
This is also a karaoke track, so I didn't actually do the song here. Everything's all like hyper exposed outside.
To the little white dove. More than a feeling, that's the power of love. Soft in the diamonds, rich like cream, stronger and harder than a bad girl's dream. Make a bad one good,
Make a wrong one right.
the power of love
That keeps you home at night.
You don't need money, don't take fame.
Don't take fame.
Don't need a credit card to ride this train. It's strong and it's sudden and it's cruel sometimes. But am I
Yes, I just drove around my neighborhood singing this song.
That's the power of love. That's the power of love.
Seems totally safe. 100% safe.
Last time you feel it, it might make you sad. Next time you feel it, it might make you mad. But you'll be glad, baby, when you're found. That's the power, makes the world go round. You don't need money,
What?
don't take fame.
More of these. Explain exactly. Define more of these.
It's cool sometimes, but I might just save your life.
That is the power of love. And for some reason, my video editor is like totally glitching here and stuff's like flickering. I don't even know what happened.
Baby hits 88 miles per hour. You're gonna see some serious shit.
You don't need money, don't take fame, don't need a credit card to ride this train. Time for
We're getting there. That took me forever.
I said it. Break up with your boyfriend.
Okay. Okay. All right, so there's so much to break down here. I had your heart stopped. Okay, so I have to tell you guys like some of the context here with some of this stuff, like because I've never actually told anybody this before. Okay, so I filmed this part in my apartment when I lived in an apartment by myself. I filmed it here, like literally a month before I moved. You just say break up with your boyfriend. Yes, exactly. Maybe the most trivial motive for time travel ever. Exactly. Okay, so I filmed this in my apartment about a month before I moved out, as well as this. I already knew what I was going to do for the video. And then all of this stuff was filmed at the house that I moved into. So I did that. So that whole thing, it like this took place over the span of like 2 or 3 months, me trying to get this filmed. And what else was I going to tell? Okay, so I downloaded a copy of Back to the Future, a digital copy of Back to the Future, to get this footage here. And for whatever reason, it was the Spanish version of Back to the Future. I don't know why. It just was. It just turned out to be the Spanish version of Back to the Future. So that's why this is suddenly in Spanish here. Like it's just suddenly in Spanish, and I just thought it was so funny that I accidentally did that I just used it and I put it in the video. So that, and then this whole thing here, this is actually me driving my car, and I did this in Adobe After Effects, and it took me forever. This literally took me forever to edit that. And it's not even that cool or anything. It's just like some weird effects vomiting on the screen. But yeah, that took me forever to do. But anyway, so that's the thing here. I mean, you guys, if you were quick, you could totally grab this, but whatever. I'll go ahead and give you that, guys, this if you really want to punish yourselves with whatever that is. There's a lot of other stuff on there. So the band that I was in, some of our performances are on there. So that kind of stuff's cool. There's some old podcasts that I did on there with Zerain. So yeah, we haven't uploaded anything to that channel in forever, but yeah, if you want to go down whatever memory lane is there. Okay, we should probably play a video game here. Get back on the rails. Oh, Super Ducky, you've been subscribed to that channel, right? Yep. Okay, what are we doing here again? Video games, guys, right? Just in time for some more saxophone stuff. All right. Editing is not easy. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. Yeah, so the three of us all uploaded like our own content onto that channel. So there was some music stuff. There are other. This was before YouTube algorithm, trying to game the algorithm or whatever, and do what the algorithm wants. You would just upload whatever you wanted to. I think it was probably for the, I don't know, whatever. But yeah, so I did some like vlog stuff and some song covers like that, and then there were the Donna and Zerain on the channel there. They did their own things. Donna did some covers, and it's just like it's literally a bunch of totally random stuff. So yeah. Okay, let's continue rocking and rolling here. Let me just make sure I didn't miss anything. Exactly. Are we allowed to quote old Michael songs? I mean, you're more than welcome to, if that's a thing that you need in your life. Oh. That's what caused your ghost to give up the... Okay, yes. All right. I am also equally wounded from that in a different way. So let's continue. We've been gone solving my controller disconnected. All right, let's see. What are we doing here? Video games, guys.
On May 28th, 2024, MichaelK said, saved by the fingers.
Oh, that's good. So, funny story. I noticed the other day I was looking at some of the back end code for the quote system there, and I noticed that, like I told you guys a little while ago. We have story. We have some deep lore. Hold on. You fight well, but you are still no match for me. I shall let you go this time. Totally Terminator flying out of there. Okay. Is there more lore? We'll just stand here forever. The sword we found. How frick? What? Is it not the sword we were after? Oops. Yes, this is the sword. This golden warrior wielded it long ago. Legend has it that the sword possesses the power to wipe out the darkness. I had no idea it would summon the golden warrior. The kingdom has been desperately seeking this sword, and now I know why they are afraid of it. This warrior has the power to end the evil reign of the kingdom. Indeed, the plan to build the wizard's kingdom enforced by the royal family is against the will of the villagers. Are you planning to revolt with the Golden Warrior? I did not plan to involve all of you, but when the royal family discovered I was going to revolt, I did not think they would use so many troops. Cannot fight this battle alone. Do not be fooled by the royal family. Whoever has the sword will be captured and executed. Give the enemy a Mandart voice. I would love to do like the voice thing. Every time I start doing that, I always forget what voice I did for somebody, and it just becomes total and complete chaos. From now on, all of you will be targets as well. We must leave here immediately. Oh, we can select our dialogue. Oh, this is a path. You may go to town. You may go to town without fear. Go to a nearby small village. Go to the forest and rest. Let's go to a small village? ? I hear there's a group of people gathering at the village who plan to rebel against the kingdom. Don't mind if I do. I just love how he says fingers. Anyway. What was I saying? Oh, so I was reviewing his code. So the stuff that I said that I made it where he didn't retrieve today's quotes, and I made the system a little better. I did that, but I never actually put that like into play. So it wasn't actually there. So yeah, I fixed that the other day. So now it should hopefully be a little better instead of recalling stuff from today and being a hot mess. This seems like, as you were saying, Will, a trap. Do. Oh man. Ooh. I didn't know this soundtrack was had so much shreds. So many shreds. Is it Shovel Knight? They are really after us now. We must hurry to the village. Man, this game makes me want to play Dragon Force. I love that game. I unfortunately do not own that game. It's on the list, though. Only played it a little. Yeah, I had a friend that had it, and so I played it only at his house as a kid, but he played it a ton. I think he got pretty far in it. But I always thought it was just such an insanely cool looking game. He actually got a Saturn because I introduced the Saturn to him, and he got it when it was like quite discontinued, like it was quite deceased when he got it, and so he got so many games for like just a few bucks, just like nothing. Games like Dragon Force. He got. What's that game? Herc's Adventure, which is now like a $300 game, as is Dragon Force. But he got that. That's another really cool game that he got that I didn't have as a kid. Stay and fight. Continue with your guests. Wait, what just happened? Why am I fighting? Let's fight. Let's do the thing. What are some of the best RPGs on the Saturn? Keith, you can chime in here a little bit, but my favorite one is Albert Odyssey. But let's see. So there are, there's Shining Force 3. So Albert Odyssey is like a straight up turn-based kind of JRPG. Shining Force 3 is one of those. It's like a strategy RPG, where you kind of like move around a map. Well, I don't really know why I'm fighting here. Let's just try again and stop being noobs. Dark Savior is... I have never played Dark Savior, but it looks really cool. Shining Wisdom is... Yo, hold up. What just happened? What in the chaos is happening? Stuff is occurring in this room right now. There are gremlins. Everybody just pump the brakes. Is the stream still working? That worked? Okay. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Bro, I do not know what is going on in this room. Everything is freaking out. Everything. Okay. We're fine. Everything's good. But yeah, Shining Wisdom's kind of like an action RPG, like a Zelda. Shining Holy Ark, I have never played that one, but I've also heard it's good. Dragon Force is I would consider it an RPG, even though it's kind of
Duh.
winning.
Exactly. But it's its own kind of RPG. It's you play as like a commander, and then you like build an army and you go fight other. You basically fight battles with other commanders, and your armies fight each other. I don't think I'm going to do very well here. Maybe I should be using my magic more often instead of dying. Oh yeah, absolutely. We can definitely do that, Keith. That would be awesome. I give up. I quit. Let's just go back to what we were doing, I think. Unless I shouldn't have done that. I don't really know what I'm doing, TBH. I don't know. Oh no. Wait, that's not what I wanted to do, right? Holy what? What? Are you serious? Okay. That was not the move. Okay. At least we can continue. Smile.
One half teaspoon
Thanks, Super Duck.
for
Thanks.
fast, effective relief.
Just beef up the strength here. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if the Shining games are related to Shining Force or not. Is there a Rush Hour 3? I did not know that, Super Ducky, but enjoy. Enjoy. Let's see. So I'm trying to. I know there are others. Yeah, Shining Force 3 is a pricey one. It was one of the last U.S. Saturn games. Bro, this saxophone player is just straight up shredding my ears. I guess I should actually use my bro, too. Let's see. Whoop, that's not what I wanted. Oh, get out of here. Oh, wait. These are my bros. How silly of me. I have to get my head in the game here. Oh. Maybe I should learn how to play this video game. Okay, so this means you're like standing in front of... What is that one? Hang on, let me look at the instruction manual. Like a proper person that plays a video game and knows what they're doing. The interesting thing here, though... Oh, there are like... Oh, bro, there's like special moves. I'm just like button mashing. There's like things you can do! Bruh. The thing here, though, I remember seeing that earlier it said go to page XX. Like, what page is XX? Is that even... What's that supposed to mean? What page actually is XX? I think that's like a typo in the manual. Like they didn't fill in the page number. So there's that. The instruction manual. Okay, so attack is that. Attack is that. Follow, hold. Berserk just goes crazy, I guess, question mark. All right. Wow, there's a lot of moving pieces to this here video game. Wait, I didn't want you to do that right now, but okay, that's fine. Have I ever played Deep Fear on stream? No, I have not. I've actually never played Deep Fear. Should I play Deep Fear? Is that a video game that I should play? Why are they fleeing the scene? Come on, man. This guard attack. Yeah. Wait. Don't. Oh, I guess you are attacking the bro that's over here. I see. So it's supposed to be a peaceful little town, right? All right, let's go this way. I wish you could like keep running instead of just doing this like quick little dash here. Oh, okay, all right. Wait, did I just do a special move? Is that what that was? I think that is... Okay, so I guess once I'm here, stay and fight. Continue with your guests. I think I want to continue with my guests because I got deceased fully that last time when I tried to fight like a dingus. Oh, that bass. A not great Resident Evil clone that takes place in a submarine has some really laughable acting cutscenes, so I really couldn't tell you whether or not it's worth your time. I don't know. I love games like that. So, you know, anytime somebody says, I don't know, it's a little cheesy, you know, or it's a little laughable or whatever, something to that effect. Like a little while ago, I bought D, the game D for the Saturn, and I was talking to the guy that I bought it from, and stop joking, I'm busy. What? Oh, okay. And he said, it's a little cheesy, you know, if maybe you'll like it, I don't know. And I said, like, I'm an enormous Night Trap fan. And he was like, oh, then you'll love this game. So I preface all this by saying I'm an enormous Night Trap fan, so I love that cheesy stuff. Caught you at last. I knew you joined the resistance. Now all of you will feel pain. Oh, now we're fighting a bunch of other bros. So your village guard is operational. Oh, loyal village guard, protect us in our moment of need. Attack the king's men. They shall do evil deeds no more. It's a little cheesy. Take my money, please. Exactly. That's right. You overrated hunk of scrap metal. Attack. Destroy those who side with the resistance. Kaboom. Whoa. Chill out. Hey, not at me. I've reprogrammed your guard to follow my commands. All right. my friend, go do the berserk thing, I think. Do not hurt me. What's interesting, this is also a very treasure thing where a boss does that thing where they like position themselves and they shoot like 2 projectiles down. So it's interesting. I feel like they do that in a lot of their games, that exact maneuver. Not for the lactose intolerant. See, I have this enormous soft spot for Night Trap, for like so many reasons. So, first of all, I love so much like the theme song of this game, which you guys have probably heard 100 times because it's the intro. I have it in the intro music for the stream here. So continue. Right? Yes. But so I love that song. But the thing about Night Trap that I find so comical. I think I've talked about this on stream before, but so for those of you, what is happening? Okay, I was unconscious. For those of you who don't know, so Night Trap is this game for the Sega Saturn, or the Sega CD, that is one of the games that was responsible for video games getting ratings like Everyone and Teen and all that stuff. I'm getting decimated here. I need to attack somebody that's actually going to do something. Maybe I should block more. I don't know. There was this whole thing where, and I've read about this in magazines. I remember seeing pictures of this as a kid, and the case that happened with Night Trap. It was basically, everybody talked about it like it was just like the most adult game that you could ever play ever. It was like the most gory, the most graphic, horrific thing in existence. And so I kind of always grew up thinking that it was that, right? I always grew up thinking that it was just like, it doesn't get more adult than that, And so, long story short, video games got... by the way, this game was put up next to Mortal Kombat, which is honestly a pretty gory game. And so it's like, yeah. But so fast forward, I'm an adult. I begin collecting video games, and I want to actually play Night Trap. Side lore. Hang on. I like these odds better. Charge. And so I get Night Trap, the Sega CD 32X version, and I play it, and it's hilariously cheesy. Like it's hilariously cheesy, and like, don't get me wrong, like it is, it's not necessarily something that like every little kid out there in the world should play or anything like that. It is a little bit more of a mature game, like a teen, kind of game. I don't think it's necessarily like a for everyone video game or anything like that, but it's just so comical to me that the way they talked about this game, like it was the scum of the earth. Like it is absolutely the grossest thing imaginable that anyone would make a video game like this. And to play it, and it's just so cheesy. It's just it was hilarious to me. And then there's like the whole scene in the game where the girls, it's basically TLDR, it's like a slumber party, and these girls are all in this house with these vampires that, and the making of the game is actually very interesting. The vampires, the people who originally funded the game getting made, they did not want to have something as, graphic as real vampires in the game. So they came up with this whole thing where they would put this attachment, like almost gun looking thing on somebody's neck and like basically drain their blood without like any kind of graphic anything happening necessarily, other than the gun just kind of like turning red. So anyway, like that whole thing, it's just so like it's so cheesy and whatever, and like it's like even censored from the original vision of the game. But I just like, anyway, so that whole thing, the slumber party, there's like this whole scene in the middle of it where all the girls just randomly start singing this Night Trap song, and it's so like so 80s it hurts. It's so 80s that it hurts, and it comes full circle to being phenomenal. And so anyway, I don't know. I just developed this just like obsession with this game. And I think of it like, it's like when you're a kid and the lights are off or whatever, and you just like see monsters in your room, but then you turn on a light and it's just like a broom in the corner of the room or whatever, and it's just like I feel exactly like that. But yeah, so I have this whole ridiculous Night Trap collection that it's really ridiculous, to be honest with you. And I'll hang on. Since we've been so off the rails this entire stream. One moment, please. I don't really have a good way to show you guys this, other than the way that I'm about to do it. So yeah, that whole thing. La-di-da, la-di-da-di-da, la-di-da-da-da. Let me do the switcheroo over here. Do-do-do-do-do. Where did I put this? I put it here. This is where that dinghy went. And we'll do this. Enhance. Okay. Boop. Yeah, that works. Okay, so this is my Night Trap collection that I literally just took a picture of. This is several different versions of Night Trap. So Night Trap got like a remaster re-release recently. And by recently, I mean like several years ago, like 6 or 7 years ago. All that hype about how disturbing Night Trap was, and it's like a made-for-TV slasher movie produced for TV. That's so true. That is the best description of the game ever. Okay. So this one, going from left to right, the first one is the PS4 version of Night Trap. And the next one is so some of these are some original releases of it, and some of them are the remaster HD re-release of it. How did this game get re-released this much? I don't know what to tell you. That it got an HD re-release that got released literally on everything. So yeah. So anyway, PS4 version on the left, followed by the 3DO, the original version on 3DO. The next one is it's a PC version, a big box PC version. That is the HD re-release. This next one, the big fat white one here, is the Switch version. This is like a collector's Switch version. Side note, the funniest thing ever is in this whole court case when they were trying to get the video game rated, like, Night Trap getting taken off, whatever. They brought, what is bro's name? he used to be at Nintendo of America. Howard Lincoln, I think that's him. I think that's who it was, Howard Lincoln. And he said in that court case, he was getting grilled about Night Trap and all this stuff. And Night Trap was not on a Nintendo system. It was only on a Sega system. So Nintendo was like firing shots at Sega and all this stuff. And Howard Lincoln famously said, Night Trap will never be on a Nintendo system. And so anyway, here is Night Trap on the Nintendo Switch. So fantastic. Absolutely love that. And then after that, the Sega CD 32X version of Night Trap here, the orange version in the middle. This was the first one that I got. This version of Night Trap is better than the original Sega CD release because it uses some of the 32X's power to give a little bit more detail in the FMV and in the interface and all kinds of stuff. So if you're going to play it on Sega CD, that's the best way to play it, the 32X version. This is the second release of the Sega CD version, the blue one here. I do not have the original red release of Night Trap, so that's on my list of psychotic things to get. This VHS here is literally just the game FMV spliced together in the form of a movie. So yeah, there's that. The next one is the PS5 HD release of Night Trap. This next one, this is the Night Trap 25 years later. This is the Blu-ray. It's like a documentary that My Life in Gaming did on Night Trap. Insanely interesting. I would definitely give this a watch if any of this sounds at all remotely interesting to you, because Night Trap actually has a very, very, very interesting history. It was originally going to be released as I can't remember what company it was now. But it was gonna be like a VHS-esque video game console. So it was like this whole strange thing. But this is a documentary that My Life in Gaming did on the game, which it's actually, I have the Blu-ray, but it is available on My Life in Gaming's channel. Which, if you like general nerdery, on like the extra like tech kind of side of things of retro gaming and gaming hardware and stuff like that, I definitely recommend My Life in Gaming. General nerdery is my middle name.
Shout out to My Life on Gaming. Go check them out.
But yeah, really, like, seriously, one of my favorite channels on YouTube, for many different reasons. Some people, might not be into the techie side of things, but anyway, this documentary is on that channel, if you're interested in watching it. And then, actually, so after the 25 years later, this is the Switch version, which I just realized is not in the big white box, which it should be. I don't know why I took it out, but it is. It is what it is. The PS Vita release of the HD version. This is the latest one that I've gotten. Yes, Bear Band subscription, exactly. There are many releases of this game. It's actually kind of ridiculous at this point. So anyway, this is the latest one I've gotten. So this is something that Limited Run released on April. They put up as an April Fool's joke in 2023, but it is a Game Boy Advance version of Night Trap. That's literally just the movie. It's like you play the movie on a Game Boy Advance. It's not the actual game, but it's just the movie on a cartridge. the game in movie form on a cartridge. So, yeah. Then the one after that is the Japanese Mega CD release of Night Trap, followed by the original Night Trap PC release, followed by a cassette tape with the Night Trap theme. What is going on, Steven? You have arrived just in time for this stream has just been absolute, total, and complete chaos for many different reasons. Cassette tape, that, and then on top is which I didn't actually get a good picture of, so on top is the where's my focus? A vinyl of the Night Trap theme with like some background music that's also in the game. So actually got a cat hair there. This is the vinyl that I put on the record player at the beginning of my Night Trap cover. So yeah, context. Okay, let's continue with this train wreck. The only thing that would truly send this over the edge is if we switched over to cut some lawns. All right. Do this, do that, and grab one of these shebangs. Bro, junk ain't working right. I'm like mildly concerned about how many things are not working correctly right now. It's fine. Don't mind me. Okay. Cue Anna to return to chat. Hey, I actually I destroyed myself. I absolutely destroyed myself this past weekend in the yard. I cut the grass, I did all the edging, and I did all the bushes. I pruned a bunch of bushes. It was a nightmare. I spent like 10 hours with some breaks in there, sprinkled throughout the day, digging into all kinds of stuff, and it was horrific. It was horrific, but here we are. It literally took me 2 days to recover. I have scratches all over my arms, but here we are. Anyway, yeah, where were we? You would attack a member of the royal kingdom. How could you? Kingdom, huh? I see that you've been promoted from dung inspector since I've been in the castle. Huh. Didn't you know that the Khans are fake dictators who replaced the real royal family? They caused a revolution to seize control. Fake? The royal family? Ah, you were chief of the night troop. How dare you know about that? Now you have a big golden freak for your ally. Nobody told me about that. I have no other choice. I've been holding back. Now I must show my real power. A second thought, I have urgent business back at the castle. You're lucky I have to go. Then Blue Night Troop is not made of real royal knights. I don't know their purpose, but I know that imposters have gained power. They are planning something horrible. Creating a wizardly kingdom is only part of it. They're manipulating the whole kingdom for their own personal benefit. No way. Okay. Avoid the battle in town. Approach the castle from the town. Approach the castle from the forest. I don't know what we should be doing here. I don't know if I should be concerned about any which way. Still haven't recovered from some heavy lifting from the weekend before last. I understand, Will. I understand. Maybe that's part of my problem as well. I'm there. I'm right there with you. Okay, I approach castle from the forest, approach the castle from the town. I feel like if I go avoid the battle in town, something horrific is going to happen, and I'm going to have to fight a battle. So I'm just gonna do the castle thing. Oh, but we have 4 points to spend. Let's spend it on men. It's raining men. Hallelujah! It's raining men. Where's my verb? I need to fix this, man. I'm gonna make it where this thing actually works correctly. Is this right? Yeah? No. 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 Hang on. I meant to do this the other day. This is chaos. It doesn't even matter at this point, right? Mixer to PC. What a great quote. What a phenomenal quote. That should be doing that. Hallelujah, it's raining men. There it is, it's raining men. It's clipping, but that's okay. All right. Well, now, how do I turn it off? Frick. I'll have to figure out a better way. I used to have back in a past life, I used to have a button to do that, but I have since deleted said button, so I need to fix it. Yes, I'm ready. So I can do stuff like, it's raining man. Hallelujah, it's raining man. Ah. You best believe I'm going to be putting that on a button. I have a button with that reverb's name all over it. No, don't do that. Well, do it anyway. It's fine. Is this guy just pushing that away? I don't know why. Suddenly chaos. 1 hit, 2 hit, 3 hit, 4 hit. It's really unfortunate that I sacrificed an entire continue because I didn't know what button I was supposed to hit at the beginning of the game. I misunderstood how to play the video game. You know what I'm saying? Woo-woo. Blickadoo, blickadoo. Oh, get out of here. I have fiery fingers. Wonder if I should be doing a little bit more with my zombie friend. Or if I should just let him do the deed, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, you take that. This is definitely the sword that I needed in my life. Not that one that I was swinging around earlier, you know? You know what I'm saying? Stop doing that with that axe. Good grief. Get out of here! Remove thyself. Okay, alright. That was a combo there. Doing something. Making something happen. Whoop! Yeah. Whoop. Whoop-ha. Scootin' tootin'. Whew. Stop blocking my sword. Exactly. The panning on those drums made me very happy. Just in case that was a shocker to anyone. I'm sorry, is this guy just chilling here? Did I just punch a civilian? I did not mean to. Maybe he is saying that, Will. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. Yeah, you get in there. Oh no, I deceased. Man, I waste a whole set of lives. And I continue. What a dingus move. I may be the largest dingus that has ever lived. Whoop-ha. Sweep the leg. Yo, bro, zombie guy, what are you doing? Fight like a monster. So, something that that I was contemplating doing. I saw somebody else do this, and I thought it was fantastic. It was comically good. They made a. They basically wrote a bunch of lyrics that were pretty much TLDR. They were like inside jokes for their live stream. But they basically wrote a song around it. So they used like what is it? The AI music thing, Suno.ai, I think. Is that what it is? .com, something. To make to generate like some ridiculous song with these like basically inside jokes. So I was thinking at some point we should do something like that. But like I would actually like make a song using like quotes and different things. So and I'd like to use like some stuff from like chat too. I don't know. I need to think about that a little bit. But basically make a song that is like the intro for the stream, but it's just a bunch of nonsense lyric wise. But if you know, you know what I'm saying? It'd just be a guy singing about fingers a lot, you know? You're destroying the kingdom. I can't let this go on any longer. Who brought the destruction? Do you think people are happy in this wizard kingdom? You, shut your big mouth. I have shoulder pads. Whoa, calm down, sir. All right, zombie bro. Are you gonna do something? Hopefully that's the case. I don't know how I'm Is that a soprano sax? Was that a soprano sax? I missed it. I just caught a glimmer of it. You know, fingers and dingus almost rhyme. See, that was my thought. My thought that just occurred to me, literally just now at this very point in time in cyberspace. Pause. Hold that thought. Well, you've improved a bit, eh? Not enough room in here. Let's take this outside. My thought was, in similar fashion, for those of you who have beaten Portal and you've heard like, you know, GLaDOS sing the song. I was thinking maybe Clabot needs to be the one that sings this song. Okay, are you picking up what I'm putting down? I don't know. Come on, get ready. I think this could get out of hand very quickly. You know, I truly think that this could just be absolutely ridiculous. And again, we come full circle to this point in time where I'm like, you know, if I just literally had infinite time, imagine Imagine the nonsense that I could create. Imagine it. Just think about that for one moment, will you? Yeah, that has to happen. I don't know how that doesn't happen, to be honest with you. That made my body happy. Oh, yeah. I'm thinking the exact same thing. Woo! Good grief. That could be a hot mess in the best way possible. You... Heh 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 heh. Having a hard time? Chief of the Black Knight Troop? Sir? What are you doing here? Don't get in my way. Not so fast. I have business with you, Valgar. What do you mean? I mean that you are a wanted man. You'd rather be dead than know the truth. Me, I'm grateful to Canon. I couldn't stop laughing as I watched you pretend to be a prince. Whoa. Upset? I understand that, Will. I fully understand that. Thankfully, when I lived in an apartment, I had a place that I could go to play music loudly. Otherwise, I would have been very sad. So I can't even imagine, honestly. Although I did record vocals in my apartment, and I'm sure I don't know what I was thinking. Honestly, I was a just straight up fool. I'm pretty sure my neighbors hated me, but you know, live and learn, as Sonic T Hedgehog always says. Something else has come up. I will deal with you later. Oh, we are on fire. I kind of wish I was playing this game with an arcade stick right now. It just suddenly feels like the thing to do, you know? Wow. Good grief! Stop it! Do not decease me. Do not you dare decease me with your fire fingers. Do not do it. I think it was the lightning bolts that time. Remember getting here with that. I haven't really gotten used to the whole like plane or whatever you want to call it thing yet. Where is Canon now? Take me to him. I had nothing to do with this. Don't care if a king is real or false. I only work for the strong. Yes, power is justice, and great justice calls for great power. Would you look at that? The bloodline of the true Khans was not completely destroyed, Serena? Our troop trained you well. If you survived this long, now you think your day has come? The Khans were slain long ago. I avenged crimes that happened before you were ever born. ? Shut up, Canon! Even if the Khans were wiped out of existence, how can I say nothing? I have seen the magic of a dark wizard mock the true glory of the Khans. You are brave to speak so freely. You have the royal fire just like the dead queen, your mother. How rude. You look just like her, Princess Serena. Serena, Princess of the Khans? Nonsense. My family has ruled this land since ancient times. My father, the king, never spoke of any change in the royal family. Aggression. Sheer violent hatred. Ha ha ha! Ha ha! I remember a warrior. He fought to his last breath the night your family was destroyed. You should have died along with the men he killed on the outskirts of town. I never dreamed that I would come face to face with him again. Oh! Plot twist! The warrior who died when my family was destroyed, I knew we'd meet each other before. I knew he was a knight of the Khans. The king himself said just before he died, "Now my kingdom is that of the sword. Destroy us now, the sword will return and avenge us." As a precaution, I ordered my warriors to gather every scrap of steel and iron. Not one sword in the kingdom had such power. I should have looked more carefully. A sword found by a stranger turned out to be the one. Serena, when your rebels and the sword worked together as one, that's when my troubles began. What are you up to, Cannon? By the time I was born, you already held total power. Why in the world did you have to destroy my family, you fool? You monster! Where are we going? Have you ever just floated away? In ancient times, humans merely existed. Proud sky spirits ruled the sky, and earth spirits ruled the earth. These mighty beings fought each other. Humans were caught in the middle and cowered in fear. Then the sky spirits gave us the magic, a power beyond the imagination of most humans. You don't say. We decided to help the sky spirits in their fight against the earth spirits. We fought with all our might. Most of the wizards died, but we finally succeeded. We banished the earth spirits into darkness. Ya-da-da-da. Whoa, whoa, whoa. But the sky spirits were unhappy. They began to envy and fear our newly acquired power. They punished us, the wizards who would have died for them, into the same darkness as the earth spirits. The survivors forgot about magic. This was called the time of the sword. I vowed revenge and waited for the right time when I could revive magic in this world. Yeah? Yeah? Sometimes a guy's just gotta float away. All right. I used spells to hold down the earth spirits and crawled from the darkness. The Khans would not trust my magic, so I destroyed them. I replaced them with a wizard kingdom where I hid and waited. You destroyed the Khans for your own evil purposes. Evil purposes? No! To save humanity. I am sorry, Valgar, but you chose to live by the sword like a fool. If you were a puppet like the king, you would have lived much longer. Father, he knew everything. Oh, rude. But those who found the sword also found trouble, didn't they? Far better if they'd met me before they met this woman. Well, that's all right. Let it go. Everything's still on schedule. The dawn of the sorcerers is about to begin. You're insane. Replacing the Khans was wrong. Upsetting the spirits is unwise. Was force the only option? This is the way it must be. You are insane. You're a fool. Why not rely on magic? The world will spin the way I want it to spin. Humans will become the strongest species. Eh? Ah, no way. You can break my spells. What kind of power do you possess? Well, I guess the time has come to show you what I can do. Bro has got some emotional issues. You're not wrong, Elijah. You were not wrong. Okay. We are now in an actual conflict with a very violent individual. And we are being frozen and struck by lightning. It's probably going to be okay. Go berserk. Thank you very much. Yo, you have a lot of health. You have like 3 times more health than I do. I have been frozen several times. Okay. Clearly I don't want to be close. Clearly that is not the answer here. Bro, what are you doing up here? Attack. I appreciate the corniness, Elijah. I appreciate it. The power of chiptune music is very powerful. It is quite powerful. I should probably stop deceasing. Should I? Okay, he is in fact doing the thing he should be doing. Maybe I should block more often, you know? What if I can block fire? Can a guy block fire is the question. Wow, I stopped blocking the moment that attacked me, so that's fine. Wait. This is the attack button, I believe. Yeah. It appears I'm out of magickery. That's unfortunate. Well, we did a good number on our wizard friend here. Wow. Yeah, you take that, wizard bro. Is this the song that hits with the bass? No. I forgot what I feel like I just heard it though. Unless there's more than one song with the bass, in which case I would not be surprised. Oh wait, I have my magic back. Can I do one of these maneuvers? Mother of Pearl. Lock. Wait, is my fire not doing anything? Is it actually not? Wow, this guy is absolutely slaying us. Come on now. Wow. There it is. There it is. You take that. Okay, I just noticed that the little, like, avatar thing for the enemy is actually doing the exact same thing the enemy is doing. That's amazingly cool. Which makes sense because you can keep track of enemies that are all over the screen and, like, even totally off the screen. So you can, like, totally monitor what they're doing. That's actually, like, insanely cool that they did that. Get out of here, wizard bro! Do not attack me with your icicles. Do not you dare. There's like a sound in this song that I keep hearing that sounds like the PlayStation PlayStation Trophy Unlocked sound. It's kind of messing me up. Yeah. You have 25. Yeah, now you got 0, buddy. You fools! You side with the sky spirits. Darn tootin'. You who hate evil magic, I've been waiting for you. Warriors, don't be afraid. Come to me. Did a sky spirit just talk to us? I never know what to do in games like this when it comes to this stuff. Maybe I should do a little hootie-ha there. One of these hootie-has. an opening. There's something really satisfying to me about the way that font looks. I don't know why.
On June 17th, 2024, MichaelK said, "I've had the time of my life and I've never felt this way before."
Unbelievable. Unbelievable, Clabot. You're literally supposed to not freaking do that. I'm furious right now. Humans, do not worry. You are in the clouds, looking down on the earth below. This is our world, the world of the sky spirits. I brought you here to tell you something. You must understand our intention. When you fought Cannon, you learned some of the truth. He was evil and had fallen into darkness, but he is not the threat now. It is the earth spirits hiding beneath the castle. They were using Cannon to return to your world. Are you a bad boy? I'm just going to have to make it where he doesn't retrieve anything in the past freaking week. I'll show him who's boss. To save humanity, you must destroy these monsters and the false cons. Will you do that for us? Disobey the sky spirits. Fight the earth. Wait. Fight the earth spirits. Protect the kingdom first. Disobey the sky spirits. Yeah. Well, you were probably accurate. You were probably accurate. Protect the kingdom first. I mean, whatever. That's what I wanted to hear. Go to the castle. Rid the world of evil. Seems good. All right. People of the land, known as cyberspace. That was the quickest level ever. I'm going to take a very, very quick break. Don't nobody go nowhere. I hope everything continues to work. I was stalling because I couldn't find the button. Okay, and we're back. Here we are. Let's proceed. All right, Pickin' Preacher, you're probably gone, but hope you have a good live. And that you don't have all these crazy issues that I had. I still don't know what these gremlins are. I'm a little scared. They could show back up at any time. Like, I was so worried about said gremlins that when I left just a second ago, I was tiptoeing around my room just in case, because I was stomping around rather hard earlier. So I don't know if there's like a cable loose somewhere that's just like causing absolute chaos. Or if, you know, maybe there is an actual gremlin, or I don't know, Beetlejuice. I don't know. Somebody, somewhere doing a thing that was triggered by me stomping around. Yeah. So I was tiptoeing around, but everything appeared to work just then. So I don't know. Two hit. All right. All right. Will, that you're not wrong. That does happen from time to time. You got to watch out for that. It is the one and only OG Happy Dude. How are you doing, my dear friend? Yeah, you take that. Look at that. Shooting fire. 12 days till vacation. You're on your Friday. You're on your Friday from work. So today is your Friday? Is that what you're saying? In which case, that's always nice for a Monday to be a Friday. Oh, these bros are large and they are in charge. Today is your Friday. Excellent. That's good to hear. It's always a good feeling. Minneapolis. But we can continue right from the title screen. What? Why? Bruh. Oh, I guess when I continued from the title screen, it let me do that because I had more lives. Let's see here. I wonder if there's some kind of level select. Yeah. The command to bring up the site.
The current DSI count is 463. This is the first of the day.
Oh, you know
Wow.
what? I have, in fact, been dying today. Oh, that site, right. It's just help. Yeah. Maybe there's not a level select for this. It's not allowing me to be cheapo here. Yeah.
On June 4th, 2024, MichaelK said, "Mother of ShamWow."
I did, in fact. Say that. Okay, let's see here. Oh, I didn't know this game came out on 360. What? I wonder if it was just a port or like if it was just emulated or if it was like an actual new version of it or something. Wait a minute. Before you begin the game, go to the option menu and change the dip switch level to easy. Select a player and start the game. When the game starts or during any point in the game, reset the game by pressing ABC start simultaneously. Now at the title screen, select options, change dip switch mode to normal or hard mode. Exit options, select load game. Oh, wow, what? That is a good idea, Happy Dude. That is a good idea. I can get behind that. Let's see. Okay. Go to the options menu from the main menu while dip switch is highlighted. I just love that they call it dip switch like it's an arcade board or something. Press and hold X, B, and Z while holding these. Either the dip switch menu by pressing A, or enter the dip switch menu as long as you. What in the freaking heck? Begin story mode with characters at level 200. I really don't want to like super cheat. I just kind of want to get back to where we were. You must activate the following codes by pausing the game. So I have to enter debug mode and just skip through levels. That kind of seems like what is to happen. So it's either that, you know, let's try this. I got nothing to prove here. We're going to go to the option mode. Change the dip switch level to easy. Easy. Got it. Whoa. Let's do XYZ and start because reasons. Looking at the speedrun leaderboards and it bans the use of debug mode. That's makes sense. Makes sense. Select player, start the game. Yeah da 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 yo do 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 do. Let's play as somebody else this time. How about Randy with this little creature guy? Select player, start the game. When the game starts or during any point in the game. Let's skip through all this. It's an old sword. We've been over this. Everything is exactly what you expect it to be. I don't know if I'm supposed to wait till I get into the gameplay here, but whatever. That's what we're gonna do. All right. I have a feeling that Randy is a little bit more difficult to play as, and doesn't... Oh, but has a lot of different types of magic, so that's cool. Anyway. Okay, so we did that. We're going back now at the title screen. Select buttons and change to switch settings. Sweet. We have 99 continues. That's not too bad. And then, let's see. Okay, how do I do this? Go to the options menu from the menu. While dip switch is highlighted, enter the dips. Oh, wait. Press and hold X, B, and Z. Pro hacker is exactly right. X, B, and Z. This is kind of weird. Press and hold X, B, and Z while holding these. Enter the dip switch menu by pressing A. As soon as you press A button, immediately hold... What the... Hold down on the D-pad. As soon as you press the A button, immediately hold down on the D-pad at the bottom of the dip switch menu. That was wild. Okay. Debug is on. All right. Okay. Easy. 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 Pro strats. Okay. Let's do the thing. And then skip ahead. Skip ahead one level is R and start. All right. But I wonder... Here's the problem with this. I'm not going to level up, right? I'm not going to get any experience or whatever, so I'm going to be extremely underpowered. Maybe this is not the move. Maybe this is not the maneuver. Right. Okay. This is not going to work. Yeah. That is a slight problem. Probably going to get absolutely decimated doing this. Level 200 it is. Okay, what was that? Begin story mode with characters at level 200. Select your beginning stage in story mode. Have access to all 45. Wait, what? You will now be able to turn on debug mode. With debug mode turned on, these cheats are immediately applied. Begin story mode with characters at 200. Hold on. Everybody calm down for a second here. I really just want to get back to where we were. So we can move on, and all that stuff. Alrighty, Will. No problem whatsoever. I hope that you feel better. I totally understand that, and we will hope you have a good rest of the week, and we will catch you later. Whatever. Okay. I do believe I want to switch characters though, because the magic thing is not going to work for me. So that whole thing. So doing this, we're just going to do with this guy again. Okay, doing this, and then level 200. Oh my god. Okay, you have to start the game. All right. Okay. All right. You know what I'm saying? Okay. I don't know. Let's just see. I think I was kind of like around here. I don't want to like totally cheese this, but you know, let's just give it a little bit of beef there. You know what I'm saying? It's just like that. Okay. Yep, that's fine. Okay. Now, that makes sense though that they would give you the ability to do that when you are able to skip between levels, right? So let me go back one more time and change it back to normal difficulty, and we can rock and roll. Yep. We're just gonna do this. However, seeing Saturns are 100 makes me want to pick one up even more. Yep. I've seen several pop up on Facebook Marketplace for a little over 100 and maybe come with a game or two. Nothing crazy, but... There's also... let me see if I can find it very quickly. On AliExpress. As I fast forward through all these what you call it, all these levels. So check this out. Not a mode, but approaching a mode. I actually don't know how much this is before I even send this to you. I should probably see how much this is. Wow. I'm blown away at the price of this, actually. So there is a new device, which I actually got one recently. It's called the Saru. And what it is a cartridge. What is this? Hold that thought. All right. I had to delete all the creepy stuff at the end of this URL. Yeah. Okay. So, this is... Well, first of all, the Saru is a cartridge for the Saturn that you plug into the memory card slot, or same thing, where you put like a Game Shark or whatever. But it's a project that, long story short, it's been in progress for a long time, and it's open source. The creator of it took a break for a long time and then picked it back up. I don't know, a few years back or something, and then just recently it's been getting some more traction. But what it is, TLDR, a cartridge you plug into the Saturn. It lets you play It lets you play ripped games on it. It lets you keep the disk drive, obviously, because you're plugging it into the Saturn, into the memory card slot, so you can play ripped games on your Saturn without removing the disk drive. So that's a major win for me personally. It also functions as a memory card, so when you play a game, it will put the save file for the game on the SD card that's in this thing. It also functions as a memory expansion. So if you're playing like one of the fighting games or whatever that uses the Saturn memory expansion, it will do that as well. The only thing is that compatibility, it's still fairly fresh. Compatibility isn't 100% yet. It's pretty good, but it's not quite there yet. So I think maybe it's definitely very usable right now. But you may have some issues. That is all I'm saying. But I really think that like in a year, like this is going to be like the thing, the way to go as far as like Saturn, as far as if you want to play dumped games or whatever. But anyway, the link I just sent you, that is somebody has taken, basically it's just the main board out of a Saturn and made a like kind of smaller shell for it, and then it comes with the Saru, and then you plug that in there. So it is basically a digital only Saturn. So you're playing games off of the SD card that's in the Saru on the original hardware there. However, so the Saru itself, I'm almost there. Oh, the screen did. Oh, man. What the freaking heck? It should return in a sec. That's more like it. Thank you for that. I don't really know why that happened. Oh, come on. Well, I was going to send you guys the actual Saru that I bought. Let me see. Goodness gracious. But yeah, Modern Vintage Gamer did do a video on this a little while ago. It is not region locked, so you can use it on whatever. I have a Japanese Saturn that I've tried it on, and it works in that too. Man, I really wish this was working. Doodle-doo, doodle-doo, doodle-doo. For some reason, it's making me log in just to see what I did here, and that's really bogus. But whatever. I guess that's fine. Okay. Okay, here is the actual Saru cartridge that I got. Voltar is he's a modder. I respect him highly for his technical knowledge and all that. But this he recommended this specific one. But this one. Let me skip ahead again. Keep going. This particular one, you can get cartridges that, since it's an open source project, you can get cartridges that are just like in varying degrees of quality or whatever. He recommended this specific one, so that's why I went with this one. But there are two different versions of this. One of them uses parts from... it's like harvested parts from, I guess, old memory cards or something like that. Versus you can get one that has fresh parts in it, and it's like a totally new thing. So I got the one that has fresh parts in it, which costs a little bit more. It was like this has it marked as the elite version or whatever. You can even get one of these preloaded with totally legal games if you wanted to do that. The Elite version is $68. The normal version, which uses some like harvested parts, is $49. So whatever. It's honestly probably fine, but long story short, you're gonna get something that has old parts in it if you get the cheaper version. But again, it might be fine. So it's probably fine. But yeah. Stage 4. Oh, this is taking a long time. Will not load into the menu screen. Yeah, you definitely have to have the SD card set up in a very specific way to run the thing. And if you're not confident in your ability to do that, there are some tutorials out there for how to do that, and it's really not a big deal. You just have to make sure that everything is laid out a certain way. Wow, this is taking forever to skip all the way to the level that we were on. But yeah, so if you get one that comes with the SD card already made, then the SD card's already made. So there's that. But it is definitely, again, still a kind of new project there. Or not, it's not a new project, but it's still a very young project. I guess that's how you say that. So it's got some stuff that needs to happen to move it forward, but I imagine in about a year or so it's going to be hopefully pretty good, especially with some of the traction it's been getting. It's open source, so I'm sure that some other people will start working on it, and it'll be a whole thing. So, bro, how many levels did I skip? Well, I guess because there are different branching paths, it's a little bit of a different situation. It's probably what the thing is. Where's our wizard guy? I think that was like level 13 or something. Oh, you know what? I just remembered this will skip ahead 4 levels. That's why I just remembered you don't have to just skip levels. Oh, you can like skip forward and back. That's crazy. That's pretty crazy though that like instead of having a level select, it's just like it's just skipping around like this. Were we here? I want to say we were on level 13. Let's go one more. One more. Wait, what? This is stage 10. Okay, so we were here. I remember this because I remember accidentally hitting that guy with my sword before. RA start. I think we're getting close. I just want to get back to where we were. That's all I want out of life right now. Okay, this is our wizard guy, right? Oh, this guy first. And then one more level should be where we were. I believe that's what's happening here. Wait, what? Oh, because there were options. There were options after that. That makes sense. So since there were... That's what's weird is that the way the stages are numbered, you actually end up skipping over certain stages depending on where you are or whatever. So that's very interesting, depending on the branching path. All right, happy dude. We will catch you later. Thanks for hanging out for a bit. Take care. Have a fantastic Friday night. And we'll catch you next time. Might take me until next time to get to the level we were on. Smile. Smile, smile, smile. Continue with our guests, please. Stop joking, okay? I'm busy. I don't really know why sometimes you enter like the arena to fight. That's kind of interesting. This seems familiar. I think maybe this is where we were, question mark. Maybe I'm hallucinating. Oh, he's doing that. I was like, what? Oh. I just keep seeing these flames. Like, where are these flames coming from? Seems to be an upgrade. Whatever. We can just rock and roll from here. Where are you going, my dear friend? Are you trying to flee the scene? Blickadoo, blickadoo. Whoa, chill out. Why is this guy just like existing down here like that? Just looking around. Uh-huh. Man, I cannot believe I didn't notice earlier how all these little like avatar things for all the enemies at the top are moving around and doing exactly what the characters do. I think that's a super cool detail. Yeah. Got him. Straight up got. Appears there are a lot of enemies on the screen. I love it when games let you just continue to hit an enemy over and over again, even though they have 0 health. It's like you can juggle them. You've been lucky so far, but this is as far as you go. Please stop. Wait a minute. We defeated the wizard guy. Why is he here? Lucia! What are you doing here? This is no place for you. Go back to the castle. Stop, brother. What are we doing now is not what we... What we are doing now is not helping the kingdom. What are you saying, princess? Why does the kingdom prosper? Because of my wizardly power. Leave everything to me. When the kingdom does as you say, you will hoard all of the power. You shouldn't mind your business and obey me, princess. Don't argue with me. Just because you are sovereign, I gave you your royal position. You better be useful. Lucia, leave at once. Cannon has lost his mind. No, I can't just let this man go. You heard me. Blur, blur, blur. Okay, so this is when you fight Bloodline and the cosmos not completely destroyed. Ezra. Uh-huh. So now we're fighting him again. And then immediately following this is where we fully deceased. So there's that. Although I think we fought him I feel like we fought him in a different area last time. Maybe not. It looks similar. I don't know. I don't know what I'm talking about. Just ignore me. It's fine. Sword found by a stranger, Serena. Yes, we've had this conversation already. I should probably just skip this. What am I doing? I think one more level and that's it. I don't want to get too overpowered here, you know what I'm saying? An opening. I'm pretty sure we were on stage 13. And this happened, and then we talked to these floating bros in the sky. And then... But he's not a threat now, Earth spirits, blah, blah. We gotta save humanity. Will you do that for us? We're gonna do this, I suppose. That's what they wanted. Okay, let us proceed just like that. What the stage 8? See, this is whack. That's so crazy the way it skips around depending on which path you choose. Okay, this is definitely where we deceased before. This makes so much sense. I can totally see how this game would have many endings, honestly, because of the different branching paths and all that stuff. You! Stop hiding! Let us fight. So that we can proceed. Alright, these big bros were doing a thing. Also, I feel like maybe that's like part of the strategy, though, is depending on what you end up doing, what path you choose, you might spend more time getting experience so you can level up more, and then you end up fighting a boss a little bit later than you would have normally if you went the other path or whatever. Does that make sense? So you wind up leveled up even more because you took a different path, a longer path to get to a boss. Also, it's just now occurring to me that that is a good reason to do those arena duel things or whatever, so you can level up. Maybe that's how you play this game. Makes sense. Makes total and complete sense. Let's go down here. Yep, seems good. Man, I just love 32-bit sprite work. I know I say that every single time we play a 32-bit game like this, but like I love this aesthetic so much, man. Because like it's still pixel art, but it's like it's not quite like super defined like a lot of some of the like what they call them like HD like sprite work or whatever, you know, like games that you get nowadays on modern consoles, and you go to play it and it's like they have like a retro mode or a modern mode. It's like the modern mode is always like hyper polished looking and really smooth and all that stuff, but I just love that the 32-bit pixel art aesthetic, because it's still a little pixel arty, but it's like this halfway, it's this point between the like super sharp and crisp and a little pixel arty, you know? When's my next live? That's a good question. So I meant to remind everybody about this at the beginning, but I totally forgot. So, next week I am... Actually, this week and next week are absolute insanity for me, and I'm doing audio for a couple of different things that are... One is requiring me to go to travel next week, and then the other is some stuff here in town, and so I'm going to be out of commission for the next week. So I say all that to say, whatever the following Tuesday is, the 2nd, July 2nd will be the next live stream. So, yeah, unfortunately, I will not be able to do one next week. Yeah, you take that. Bro, the saxophone in the soundtrack is so good. I wonder who did the soundtrack for this game. Like, it has that, like, it sounds like a Saturn soundtrack, but it has like some extra on top, you know? Ooh. Well, that was a move. I don't know how I did that, but I did it. I done did the thing, you know? Let him hang out over there and come back to battle. Man, this game just like, it just looks so nice. I love the visuals in this game. I mean, and the soundtrack. I really like the soundtrack. I've heard a lot of people say that this is a really good game, and I get that, but I've never heard anybody mention the soundtrack before, and I'm a big fan. Like, I'm a big fan of the soundtrack. Like, I think they it has a really cool, unique sound to it, and you guys know that I have a soft spot for the saxophone stuff, so yeah, big fan. I just, once again, I wish that I had infinite time so that I could cover songs like this. It's just like I could do all these different covers. Like, it would just be but anyway. A guy can dream, you know. Did I just throw all of them into the sky? I think that's what I did. Oh. Just keep attacking this dead, lifeless person. I really like the multi-lane thing too. I think that's really cool. And it's different from. It's interesting. Like, it's similar to like a typical beat 'em up, right? Where you can kind of move into the background or the foreground or whatever. But it's a little bit more lane focused, right? Makes it a little bit more interesting. Bro, I've not been blocking at all. That's like my toxic trait in games like this, is I just always forget to block. Oh, yeah. Got him. What is this guy? Shoulder pad, bro. Ugh. I also appreciate that you can see how much magic they have. I feel like a lot of games don't do that. Some Roblox doors while watching. I have not played. How do you play Roblox doors? I have not played that. Back when I was playing Sonic Speed Simulator for a while, I kind of explored Roblox a little bit, but I didn't get too deep into it. I love that thing exists so people can be creative and make stuff. I just think that's the coolest thing. I just love that stuff like game development and like modeling and composition, like recording music, all this stuff that it just like it's so much more accessible now than it used to be. It's so cool. Ha 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 ha. So the genuine royal blood shows up. You came up with a pretty good idea, claiming we're fake nonsense indeed. Both you and Kanan are after the royal family simply to gain power. Now in the face of the King Valgar, you shall become dead meat. Ha 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 ha. Dear Prince Black Knight, my son, even you are a man that can only see the surface. There is no one you can trust, not even I am an exception. I'm sorry to say that what Cannon said is true. He was taking advantage of our power to prepare to fight against the sky spirits. But it's not the humans that must fight against them. It is us, the earth spirits, that are destined to fight against them. What? Curse you, monster! You possessed my father. But no matter who you are, I refuse to believe you. We are the genuine royal blood, and it is my duty to protect the royal family. A pesky man indeed. Humans have no need to interfere in our affairs. Humans should mind their own business. Battle the source of evil. Aren't those kind of the same thing? I mean, should we battle the source of evil? As you can see, she is the one behind all this, the one that rules the earth spirits. We have no time to left. She will come to the human world and will expand her power. Go now, brave warriors, to save the human world. Wasn't there this whole world between spirits and magic? Elijah, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not really following what's going on. There's a lot happening. I feel like this is one of those where you got to play through it several times to really understand. Like, okay, stage 24. So I'm assuming we should have gone and done the other thing first. I need like a map, you know? I need a map of what these different stages are and everything. I don't really know what the happy path is. I know for sure there's no chance that the level that I was when I actually got to that other place, I would not have made it this far. There's no chance. There's absolutely no chance whatsoever I could have beaten this. You definitely need to get as much experience as possible along the way so that you are actually powerful enough to fight this last area. Whew. I think that was some bass guitar work in there. Mm-hmm. Wow. Chaos. Wow. Wow. Good grief. Woo! Wow. All right. Is my zombie guy doing something? Okay. He appears to be helping, so there's that. Should I be attacking these guys in the sky? I think that's the move. There's actually so many enemies on the screen right now. There are two rows of life bars. There's bros flying in the sky. There's bros on the ground. This is chaos. This is actual living, breathing chaos. She can't handle it, Captain. Woo. Bruh. This song's pretty cool, though, with all the bass guitar stuff. All right, they're getting there. They're getting there. Get this tree out of the way. So if I had just been playing this game normally without being beefed up a little bit, I would have gotten here and probably died immediately. And I would have figured out, oh, I should have gone the other path because I'm clearly in no position to be taking on the deep, dark demons of whatever world this is. What is that thing in the background? Should I be concerned about those bros dancing back there? Should I be concerned, or should I just continue on my merry way? I don't really know. Get on out of here. This is chaos. But like, what are the... I'm just questioning if these guys in the background are gonna do something crazy because I'm not killing them. Do they resurrect bros? Or not? I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. They're just back there dancing. Whoa! Okay. And I have awoken them. Wow. I'm glad I did not do that earlier. Those things are hideous and they're very aggressive and they have a lot of health. And they are everywhere. Bruh. Like, what even? can't. Just get back. Just get back. Bam. Going down for the count. Oh, it literally has taken me this entire game to realize that in order to run, you just keep on tapping the direction. I kind of like that, though. I like that because it's like the game makes you work for the running. You know what I'm saying? Kind of have to put forth some extra effort to run. It doesn't just give it away, you know? I wish I wasn't behind this tree. Let's be here so I can see what's going on. I do not understand what I'm looking at with this enemy. I wonder what the difference between Berserk and regular attack is. I can't even select anything. It's fine. It's totally fine. It's like these things. I don't even know what to make of this enemy. Like it looks like a ghost, but with spider eyes and tentacles, also a mouth, and it can turn into a drill, and some very interesting looking nether regions there. I don't know what to make of this guy. I just need it to decease. Every single one of them. But, you know, treasure's gonna treasure. Treasure's gonna make, they never, skimp out on the enemy designs. Or any of the character designs, for that matter. I feel like they put a lot of thought into being really creative. Even if some of it is a little weird. The face this thing makes when it flies into the foreground. Yeah, you take that, ghost spider tentacle man. I said it. What you gonna do about that? Is this good? I think this is good. Is Wario World a treasure game? I did not know that. I did not know that. I've always wanted to play Wario World, but I've never played it. I underestimated you. You have come this far. You cannot go back. We no longer have to hide behind humans and hoard our power. The time has come at last. We will destroy the sky spirits. You foolish humans will vanish with them. Whoa. Aggressive. Very aggressive. That was a very cool move, though. I approve of that. She doesn't have a whole lot of health, though. I'm assuming she has, like, multiple forms or something. But yeah, I had totally forgotten that this game was a treasure game. Literally until today when I booted it up to get it set up for the stream. And I saw the treasure logo. I'm like, whoa, look at that. Like Mischief Makers, I really enjoyed Mischief Makers. It's very, very unique, and I don't really know how else to describe that game. And not unique in like a bad way or something like that, but I don't think it's for everybody. Definitely it's not for everybody. It just does a lot of very, very out there things. Like the mechanics themselves are just very, very interesting, where you're like, the main premise is that you grab stuff and shake it, you know. World is decent, part beat 'em up, part platformer. Beat 'em up elements are repetitive but fun, but the platforming stuff is pretty weak. Okay. Noted. I actually haven't played any Wario games. Not a single one. Other than like freaking, you know, Mario Kart. Which isn't really a Wario game, but you know what I mean. Ha 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 ha. My dear humans, I am so angry at you human scum. My blood boils. Please excuse me while I slip into something more comfortable. Interesting. Very interesting. This is gonna be great. This is gonna be great. Oh, you're fun looking. Whoa. That is a very, very strange looking projectile source. I'm not really sure what's happening there. Brother! Okay. How does... Wow. What? Oh, yeah. All right, I got one hit in. Bro. Get up, my guy. Woo! Wait, is the magic not doing anything? I don't think the magic's doing anything. Woo! Maybe I should do a better job blocking like you. I should learn from you. The Wario Land games are solid 2D platformers, and the WarioWare games are super fun and addictive. Oh, you know, I say that. I lied. I have played the WarioWare game on the Wii, but that's the only one I played. I totally forgot that was a Wario game. Specifically, I have not played any of the like platformer, adventure, or whatever kind of Wario games. Bro. Yeah. Some friends and I played the WarioWare game on Wii a lot when that came out. It was because it was really cool to be able to play some of those mini games where you could have like however many people you could, like 16 people or something, and basically you're just like handing off Wiimotes, passing them around. But how am I supposed to get out of that? Holy shnikes. Chaos. Bro. What? What? That is like chaos when you get stuck in that like little ice spot like that. Get your icicles away from me. Oh, I jumped literally right into that. I'm such a fool. So the fire does hurt. But, woo. This form has quite a bit of armor, is the thing. The Nintendo theme. Yeah, I did too. My only thing with the Wii is like occasionally there were those games where they just kind of shoved motion controls into anything, you know, wherever they possibly could. I wasn't really a fan of that. That got kind of old. But a lot of those games are really good. Does this hurt me if it's on the different plane? It appears to take up the whole map, so that's the thing. Get out of here, 10 hit. Yeah, you come down here. Get off your high horse. I really want to play the Wario Land game on Virtual Boy. That's Wario Land, right? My big thing is I'm holding out for a Virtual Boy flash cartridge that I know is in development right now, and I'm just waiting for it to get released. All the Virtual Boy flash cartridges that are out right now that I know of, unless there's something else, please educate me if I'm wrong. But all of them require they can only hold one game at a time, so you can flash a game onto it and then play that game. You cannot switch between games on the cartridge. I want to say maybe there was one where you could put more than one game on the cartridge, but then you had to like interface, like there were some buttons on the cartridge to switch the games or something like that. That might be a thing, but there aren't any yet that are just like basically like an EverDrive, like you plug it in and then you can, in the Virtual Boy itself, it gives you like a menu and you can select the game and whatever, all that kind of stuff. The Virtual Boy is kind of one of those things where like I like having that piece of hardware, but I don't really want to collect the games for it. They're just I can't handle another expensive console to collect games for. It's apparently great and kind of love the aesthetic. I do too, and I Bear Band, I don't know if you've ever actually played a Virtual Boy before, but like, and it gets a ton of hate for the red and black, you know, the all red, which I get. I totally understand that, and it's not the most comfortable thing, like, to figure out how to put your face on it. But like, the sharpness of those displays that are in that thing, it is a really, really crispy pair of displays in the Virtual Boy, which blew my mind. It like absolutely shocked me, because I mean, like, you look at something like the original Game Boy and the display is honestly pretty trash. But like the Virtual Boy, the display is so crispy. Like it's definitely all red and black, but it's very crispy. You are our enemy now. We have nothing more to tell you. Think how delighted he must be. Nothing stands in his way now, and his great warriors have been created. Is that good or bad? Should I be concerned? Should I be concerned? You did a great job, just as I desired. You have become great warriors. You had more talents than I ever imagined, and I must thank you, the undead warrior, too. You were a good guide. May you rest in peace. Thanks for the assist, zombie bro. You like the red and black? Yeah, I honestly like when I was playing. The only game I have is the Mario, the tennis game, whatever. Is that called Mario Tennis? I forgot what it's called. Whatever. But I actually played it like a good bit, and like I don't know, I got used to the red and the only thing for me was just figuring out physically how to position my body to play the thing without breaking my neck, you know. So those blinded by magic spells must remember the real human power. Our giving humans magic was not a good idea. We will never interfere again. You will lead your own lives from now on. We were taken to a castle in the sky, bathed in shining light, as you do. And from above the white clouds and the blue heavens, we looked down on earth where day was about to break. This peace we have found makes our bitter, hard battles seem like we fought then long ago. Everything is over. Everything is over. That's not true. Everything has just begun. Humans must start the next chapter. A new chapter of a future that they create themselves. We did the thing. We cheated, but we did the thing. Woo! Yeah, it's not a device designed for comfort at all. Yeah, I do really like the control. Hold that thought. So, I'm dropping things. I got recently laserbear.net. They make some really cool kind of aftermarket like mods and like 3D printed stuff and like some really cool devices, add-ons for systems. But they made this. So normally the Virtual Boy is powered by a stack of double A's that go here on the plug into the controller on the back, and then the controller plugs into the Virtual Boy, and that's what powers it. Or there is a thing that you can buy that is like an AC adapter that plugs in here that plugs into the wall. That's actually kind of expensive. So Laser Bear made this. How do you freaking take this off? Laser Bear made this. Literally, all this is just a. It's like a USB-C port on here, but you can plug this into the controller, and you can power the Virtual Boy with just like a USB adapter, like for your phone or whatever. So that was great because I very much so disliked having 19 double A's in the back of this controller. It made it kind of heavy, and it's not the not the greatest way to play the thing. But honestly, like the controller feels pretty nice. I like the like a lot. Like when this came out, like when did this come out? What year did this come out? I don't even remember what year this came out. Let's see. What year did Virtual Boy come out? Drum roll. It came out in 1995. So, in 95, most developers, hardware manufacturers, they were still hot on controllers like the Saturn controller. That the Saturn controller has a little wings on it. Which, well, this is actually the later Saturn controller. But like the Super Nintendo controller that didn't really have the this, whatever you call this. The PlayStation, I think, was like the first, I believe, was the first console to have whatever these freaking things on the sides are called. So, yeah, but Yeah, the Virtual Boy did too, apparently. And it's actually a pretty comfortable controller because of the grips, exactly. Sometimes the simplest of words leave my brain. But yeah, I do really like this controller. And there's like, I saw another mod that somebody did that lets you use, you can use like a Bluetooth controller with it. So you could use like like an Xbox One controller with it or something like that, or like an 8-bit DOE controller or something. So that's pretty cool. I love all of these mods that have been coming out over the past several years for all of these older systems, and just like adding all these really cool things. Super cool. I'd love, and this is totally ridiculous. I would love to, there is a mod that you can do on the Virtual Boy that gives it like an AV out. So I could play the Virtual Boy with it on my face and stream that. Be cool, right? Yeah, doing some really cool things. Like if let me see if I can find the website really quickly. So I think they had a few other cool things. And there are the, like, Stone Age Gamer has this, like, the replacements for there's like a medallion thing that kind of holds the stand in one spot. If you find a Virtual Boy that's broken, you can buy one of those to replace it. So there's that. Yeah, okay. So this website that I was looking at, that they're the ones that are working on the Flash cartridge, but they have one of the USB-C things too for the controller. Mainly they do the my brain just broke. The flash cards. Yeah, but they have the blue retro adapter, which is the blue retro adapter is many people have released those for several different systems, but it's like a Bluetooth interface for the system. So you can use any Bluetooth controller with that console. So that's actually what I'm using with my Saturn. I have one for my Saturn. This is an actual Saturn controller that has it's modded for Bluetooth. So this is a real Saturn controller being used over Bluetooth. So yeah. But yeah, this site, again, this site actually has things for some other consoles too, like the Dreamcast. I don't even know what they have for Dreamcast. Link cable, SD card adapter, all kinds of things. I love all these things. And if you guys are interested in this kind of stuff at all, retrorgb.com is a fantastic resource for any of these new mods. If you follow this website, they have a bunch of different contributors that just post articles about the bleeding edge of retro gaming, if you want to call it that. Okay. It's been a stream, everybody. It has been a stream. I really enjoyed this game. I wasn't really following the story. I'm definitely going to have to go back and play it again, some different paths to kind of get the full grasp on it and everything. But gameplay-wise and like the audio, the visuals, really enjoyed it. It's definitely it's very treasure-like from the visual perspective. Absolutely, Bear Band. Absolutely. I am a total nerd about that kind of stuff. Even if I don't buy the thing, I love just like learning about all these new things that you can buy for old, 30-year-old consoles and hardware and stuff. So, yeah. So, like I said earlier, there will be no stream next week. Hate it, but it is what it is. So the next stream will be on July 2nd. I'm pretty sure the next game on my list to play... I know, Elijah. I know, it's the worst. I'm pretty sure the next game on my list to play is Sonic the Hedgehog Chaos for the Sega Master System. So that is a port of the Game Gear game to the Sega Master System. Only was released in Europe because the Master System did very well in Europe, and it was just like crickets over here in the U.S. This stream makes up for next week. So, yeah, this was pretty unhinged. I'm not gonna lie, not gonna lie in the slightest. Yeah, I didn't know about it either for the longest time, but the Master System did very well in Europe, and so they got a lot of Game Gear ports over there that we did not get. This is my cat Elle. Hello. I'm sure you've seen her in many videos. But you learned so. I love that. I love that. That's good to hear because I am so insanely passionate about all these ridiculous little things and whatever. I can't get enough of it. But yeah, so they released Sonic 1, 2, and Sonic Chaos, the Game Gear games. They ported those over to the Master System. So yeah, I have not played any of them. I just got Sonic Chaos a few weeks ago. So I'm looking forward to checking that out and seeing how different that is from the Game Gear version, which it's been a while since I played the Game Gear version. But if you've ever played a Game Gear game on a big TV, the resolution is very small, obviously, because it's a handheld system. So I believe they changed the resolution a bit to kind of fill up the screen a little bit more, and it's less, zoomed in and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, there were some other really good ports for the Master System that were only released in Europe, and I cannot think of them off the top of my head. But I would love to get Sonic 1 and Sonic 2 as well for the Master System at some point. So it'll happen. We'll get there, but we're going to start with Sonic Chaos first, apparently. All right. So I think that's all the things. So again, July 2nd will be the next stream. And yeah, I hope you all have a fantastic next couple of weeks. I'm going to miss you guys, but I hope you take care. And I will see you all very, very, very soon. 2 weeks soon for some more MichaelK TV. Deuces.